What is going on, guys? And we are back with another episode of our Colts franchise. And today we are taking on the undefeated Broncos. Yes, they are 7-0, and it's going to be a really tough matchup. They have been dominating offensively, one of the best offenses in the league. And we are in Week 8. Originally, we should have been Week 7 where we played Texans. I did play them. I won 28-7, but I will say the gameplay was just not that enjoyable. I really didn't think y'all would enjoy it, so I chose not to upload it. And right here, we go backwards. Good job, O-line. Only the best in the NFL, but, it's okay. And one of the big things that happened in that game is Jonathan Taylor got injured for 7 weeks. And right here, no one open, and I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so we're already down 7-0 after a pick six. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor is out for 7 weeks, so Kerryon Johnson is our starter for almost the whole season. Right here, Darren Waller doesn't even really try to go for the ball, but that's okay. And it's picked off. So we are not having a good start at all. This is not how you want to start a game. And right here, Philip Lindsay just got a ginormous hole. So we are down 14-0 in less than a minute into the game. Right here. Okay, that was the longest kickoff ever. He decides to accidentally kick it out of bounds. Yeah, so we start the ball at the 40-yard line now. We're just going to hand it off to Kerryon Johnson. We just need to get back in the game. Decided to kind of start taking it slower. No need to try to get all back in one play. We can come back from this. Right here. Find a wide open Darren Waller. And it was close to catch, but he swats it out. 0 for 3 and 2 picks. Not the start you're looking for. But right here, just no one open. So we just throw it to Tyler Boyd. And he fights for that first down. And our drive continues. That is huge. Oh man. But last game, we were going, the reason why the game just didn't end up being as entertaining is I was trying to get a superstar X Factor scenario for Tyler Boyd complete. And so I was just kind of forcing him and it wasn't that fun, but I was really forcing to him. End up throwing a ton of picks, and I just didn't want to, it's not that I'm really trying to cover up I'm terrible. It's just I didn't really enjoy that. Right here, just no one open. We send him our freaking backup tight end on a playmaker and find him open. But yeah, we didn't find him open. We didn't even get the X Factor 2, so all those picks were worthless. But we were very close. We only needed one more touchdown. And right here, Jordan Wilkins fights for that first down. He's our new backup running back now that we are missing Jonathan Taylor. That's okay. Right here. And here we go. So it runs, and he gets stopped in the backfield. That is what we like to see. We're finally turning around, and right here he gets stopped in the backfield again. Here we go. Now we're playing some defense. After our one play before where we gave up a big touchdown. Right here. He doesn't have anyone open except him, but he just dumps it down. I kind of read that, but I just, I didn't think he would actually go to him, but he did end up going to him. Right here, just find no one open, so I just kind of throw it right here, and I don't even know if that was for 1 yard. Really useful. So we're still trying to get the run game established. We don't want to go completely away from it, even though we are down. But, so 4 for 2, not great. Right here on 3rd and 4. Just trying to find anyone open. There's no one open, so I'm just like, whatever, chuck it up. And 3rd and 4. I tried chucking it up. Just didn't work. Quentin Nelson, it holds, so, but he does decline it. Punt it to him. And, right here. Oh, that should have been a pick. That was picked, but guess what, game? It's a pass interference because apparently my other corner was holding him, which makes no sense to me. But he gets the ball back now. Should have been my ball, but it's okay. Here, he just finds wide open Noah Fant. Yay! So he has been actually pretty good at not throwing it right at my user, which is pretty good. I am trying to get some more picks with Bobby, but he hasn't had the chance really to get it. He's been playing it pretty smart. Right here comes out 5 wide on 2nd and 1, and he has a few options, and right there just finds a wide open Jerry Jeudy over the middle, gets about 10 yards. Our defense is getting torched right now. Still right here, and then right here on 1st and 10. Oh, that was almost a touchdown and almost a pick in the same play. That was not good. I really would like that pick, and then right here he's got no one open. He's probably a holding call. Might as well just throw it away, and he does. It is a holding call. Ends up getting accepted, so it's now 2nd and 20, and then right here, this RPO. Oh, that was almost bad. It could have been a touchdown, but our player gets off his block. Thank goodness. He runs over this play a lot this game. 3rd and 14, he just chucks it up, and Yeah, it's not picked. Okay, so he ends up kicking a field goal. So we're only down by 10. We've done a little bit better ever since that the 14-0 deficit. So let's see if we can move this ball right here. Not the safe decision, but ends up working out, getting 4 yards. 2nd 4. Now we just go back to Kerryon Johnson. We got to get him involved some, but he's just not working out too well right here. Just got to find anyone open, and there's no pressure. But I find Circle open, and I wish he wouldn't have come back. That almost made him more dangerous. If he would have stayed where he was, it would have 100% been a little more yards, and definitely wouldn't have been a pick. But it's okay. We did complete it. 2nd 8. Hopefully we can find someone open. He does run a really good defense, but right here we find Kerryon Johnson over on the route. I really like those running back corner routes. And then right here, we're sacked by Bradley Chubb immediately because we were to roll out, and I'm pretty sure he was going to contain. You just find Tyler Boyd wide open, our superstar receiver, who I wish was an X factor, but is not. It's 3rd and 11. We just got nowhere to go. So what do? We go to draw with Kerryon Johnson, and he gets the first down on 3rd and 11. Wow, that was one of the most effective draw plays I've ever seen. Right here again, we just got no one open. Absolutely no one. So what do? I do the same thing I tried to do last time, but this time my receiver does not come down. He just stays where he was. Why couldn't he have done that before? And right here, another one, Kerryon Johnson just goes nowhere. So it's 3rd and 12 now. Let's see, right here, but we find Darren Waller wide open on the corner route. Those corner routes work so well against cover 2. I believe it's cover 2. And right here, another, try to find Darren Waller, and it could have been a touchdown, but it ends up only being an incompletion. On 3rd and 10, right here, he falls for the corner to stop and go, and thought that was at the 1 yard line, but I guess not. It was a touchdown. So now we're only down by 3. We are down 14-0, and Darius Leonard with a user alert. Let's go. We read it like a book. So now we are getting sacked again. Yeah. And it's right here. We run another draw, and look at Kerryon Johnson go. Look at Johnson go. Another huge play on this draw. The draw play has been working perfectly. But, we just got to continue. There's only 51 seconds on the clock. So we're trying to kind of shoot the clock down just a tad. Just to make sure he doesn't get a chance. And then right here, he fumbles. I believe I remember when this play happened. Jacoby Brissett threw it at his helmet, and it bounced off. And they called it a fumble. But it's okay. So he has the ball now, but Bobby Okereke says it's all right, buddy, because you get the ball back again for this. And now that's his 11th pick on the season. He is now tied for first place. And right here, we just got a few yards on a run, and we decided to call a timeout and kick a field goal. So we are now tied. We are down 14-0, less than a minute into the game, and we are now tied in this game. And then right here, Okereke with the read, reads it well, stops him for a 0-yard gain. And right here, we stop him again on the RPOs. These RPOs are just not... Sometimes they are so effective, but something like that time, they just did not work. And he goes back to RPO, and this time it was very effective. Gets him all the way downfield with Noah Fant. The tight end, too, just outruns everyone. Goes back to another run with Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay, after that first run, he's not been too effective. Can't lie. And he goes back to another one of these side pitches. And this time it works a little bit well. But... really, if we can get the ball back, maybe score a little more points, we can turn this game around, put it back in our favor. And right here, he kicks a field goal, so we are down by 3 now. But it's okay. Compared to that being down 14-0, a 3-point deficit is not bad. And Darren Waller falls forward for 8 yards. Could have just been a little bit. And Kerryon Johnson has a huge lane. He's been working out as our replacement running back now. After we did that trade, I was kind of just letting him be our power back, but he has turned into a solid starter now. And then look at Tyler Boyd with the moves. I tried to juke him out again, but it didn't work so well. And then right here, Kerryon Johnson just keep pounding. He's been doing very effective. 63 yards on the game. It's really good. We're just going to keep going back to him. But that time it was just not as effective. But right here, no one open except the crossing route. But it's Zach Pascal, I can't speak English, fights forward for more yards, and he gets the first down to keep the drive going. Kerryon Johnson on the out route. He got stuck, which kind of confused the user, allowing Kerryon Johnson to be wide open, and it lets him score a touchdown. We are now up 20-24. Let's go. Our defense is playing as good. And right here, Corey Willis with the pick. Is he going to go all the way? He will. Touchdown. We are turned this game around completely from being down 14 to now being up by 11. This game has been a great one. One of the best I have played in this franchise. And right here, the backup end with the tackle for loss. Right here finds a wide open Philip Lindsay, and I miss my tackle. So he gets a huge play. And of course, we face mask. Kari Willis, I understand you have your pick 6, so you think you're so great and all, but that does not give you permission to face mask the guy. That's not going to help. He can come back and right here. Oh, that was close. That could have been a pick. Really could have been, but it was not. So now he gets another chance at 1st and goal. And Jerry Jeudy could have gotten like a 1-yard gain, but instead he gets a 5-yard gain because it's a face mask. But we'll make up for it with a 1-yard loss to Philip Lindsay. Right here, he runs the RPO, and I just completely miss where I'm going. Gets the touchdown. Right here, he's running another RPO, and this time, we barely stop him on the goal line. So now he is down by 5. He tried to make it a field goal game, but it's not. And Kerryon Johnson putting on the moves. He wants to win this game. That is for sure. Right here, play action. We find a wide open Zach Pascal. He doesn't have too much speed, so it can be hard to outrun him, but he does get some yardage, putting us in good range. We are trying to shoot a clock off, and that is not a good way to do it. We go backwards now. Oh man, 2nd and 14. Right here, I just find no one open, so I just try to dump down, and we only get like 1 yard. Right here, another draw on 3rd down. And look at Kerryon Johnson go. Oh my gosh, Kerryon Johnson has been a beauty on these draw plays. They have just been torching him. It's crazy seeing. Now we're just continuing to run the ball. We're trying to choose some clock while we're at it. Maybe try to score a touchdown and put the game away, but it doesn't look like it's going to go that well. We are at the 3-yard line. Can we get the touchdown on this play? No, we can't, so we're just going to take our field goal and go up by 8 points. And right here, he goes with the RPO with Jerry Jeudy this time, and he just has so much space. Jerry Jeudy has speed, but he runs right into the defender. It's all the way to 44. Now we're down to almost 2 minutes left in the game. Will we be able to win? Right here. Good play by number 23. I can't even remember. I think that's Kenny Moore. Oh my god, I can't even talk today. This is such an exciting game. It has been back and forth all game, and it's coming down to a dramatic ending. And right here, he finds wide open Courtney Sutton, but he only gets a few yards. Clock is starting to come to be a little bit of a concern, but not too much. He still has plenty of time. 17 yards with about a minute left. Now it's 15 yards on 1st and 10. But right here, I got stuck on his player, so he finds a wide open tight end. And here it is, the 2-point conversion to tie it all. What's going to happen? And we stop him. Let's go. We have done it. We have taken the lead in the game. We have the ball, and all we need is a 1st down to win it, and we get it. We did it, guys. We beat the undefeated Broncos. Let's go. This will give us the division lead now from the Texans after they did have they were 1 game ahead of us, but we are now taking the lead at 5-2. The Broncos fall to 7-1. They are still likely to win the 1 seed, but this is so huge. We are looking good for the playoffs, guys. Right here, you can see our run game dominated. 131 rushing yards. We both had 3 takeaways, but Kerryon Johnson was the X factor in this game. Those draw plays worked out so well. You can see Jacoby Brissett, 72% completion percentage, which isn't bad. Come on. Can I get to the part where I check on the stats? Okay, thank you. And you see Jacoby Brissett, 18 for 25. Those 2 picks were at the early of the game. Man, those just hurt us, but it's fine. In the end, we did get the win. Kerryon Johnson with 125 yards. You can see Kerryon Johnson also had 30 yards and a touchdown in the receiving game. Michael Pittman with that other touchdown. Defensively, we didn't have any sacks, which is not what we like to see, but we did have 3 picks and a pick 6. Guys, if you guys are really enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next week as we take on the Pittsburgh Steelers.